So my best friend and I were talking about a month ago about body count and why it kept getting brought up and why it was important and if it was important. And I realized a lot of people around me thought it wasn't. And so I put a poll on Instagram, and the majority of people did say that it wasn't important. And they also stated that the past wasn't important. And so this got me thinking, because I was a feminist and I was someone who was super free. I slept with people that I definitely shouldn't have. I regret. Ultimately, I just made a lot of stupid decisions. But I always was super obsessed with body count, and I don't know why. I had a note in my phone of the people that I slept with. I remember when I got to the second hand, I just like flipped out and I was like, no. And I honestly just related it to men and men trying to shame me and not realizing there was more to it. And like ultimately there was a point where even when I didn't care who I was sleeping with, I still cared about passing a certain number. Like I couldn't allow myself mentally to pass a certain number. The number was 10, but I was
Lies.
really looking at it from the perspective of me from back then. Back when virtues really didn't matter to me, and back when I thought that owning my own body meant sleeping with whoever I wanted to.
Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, interact with the channel, man. We about to get into this topic right here. This liberal feminist woman that y'all see on the screen right here, she's saying that she has always been obsessed with body count, even though she slept with a lot of men that she thinks she shouldn't have, and a lot of men tried to shame her, and she doesn't know why she was obsessed with her body count. And she said that the number is 10 that she didn't want to pass, and that's a damn lie. But the reason why you women feel bad about sleeping with a bunch of men is because you are doing things that is not in your nature. It is not in a woman's nature to be with multiple men. That is why y'all end up feeling bad about it. This is why y'all end up on mental medicine later on in life after you've been with a bunch of men and stuff like that, because you're going against your biology. This mindset of y'all trying to be like men is what's killing y'all's insides. Like y'all letting multiple men inside of you is messing with your brain. That is the reason why a majority of y'all relationships are not working out, because y'all getting with another man and you constantly still thinking about that man that blew your back out 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, or multiple men who blew your back out 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago.
And that meant I was a powerful woman. And yeah, there's like the super obvious reasons. Like, I've dated fuckboys before, and the likelihood of them having a crazy ex that comes out of the woodworks and just be's crazy and causes drama, it jumps exponentially when the dude has slept with a lot of women and who has a lot of women circulating around him. So that already is a deterrent. But then also beyond that, as someone who is just super into who somebody is, I feel like how you spend your time is extremely important. It just truly doesn't give you a lot of time outside of dating when you've slept with so many people and when you've gone on so many dates to have done anything else, because outside of like hygiene, outside of cleanliness, outside of the duties that you have in order to be an adult and a grown up and work and do these things, what are you doing?
Yeah, man. Like I said, sleeping with a bunch of men is really messing with y'all mind, and y'all letting too many demons inside of y'all. Like, I believe in spirits and energy and stuff like that. Like, once you let the wrong person inside of you, and this goes for me too, when we're sticking our thing inside of multiple women, especially women, evil women that we shouldn't even be with. I think that those spirits and that energy follows us throughout life, and that is part of the reason why a lot of people relationships are not lasting, because y'all are sleeping with multiple people, and then you're getting into relationships with this person that you claim you want to be with. But when you constantly keep thinking about that last man or woman, or those multiple men or women that you were with that did things differently and made you feel differently, that's kind of the reason why you constantly think about the person that you're with as a problem because they're not doing things that you have already experienced. Too much experience is a problem, man or woman.
And I know this part sounds really silly because people can't see it when they're in it, but when people date a ton and spend their time talking to people online and dating in person all the time and constantly seeking these types of things, you can see it on somebody. Like it becomes a personality type. And I want to hear about my partner's cool experiences, but I don't want to hear about all the different people that they had around that they hooked up with. Because at that point, it just seems like you just want to be the main character of your story, and it really doesn't matter who you have around you. It can be anybody, and you can replace them with anybody, and you're just in it for yourself and the good time.
Yeah, this is why we say like we don't necessarily just ask women about their body count and stuff like that. We can tell through y'all guys' actions how many men you've been with, or not exactly the number, but we can tell a woman who's been with multiple men versus a woman who's only been with one or just a few men. Like men actually can tell.
Also, if you don't have that peace within yourself before you find a partner, then I truly believe that you will never be able to provide the peace for your partner that will then provide a healthy relationship for the both of you. And the likelihood of there being chaos and drama just in your world from the constant dating is high. And so the likelihood of you being a chaotic, dramatic person becomes very high. Overall, I probably just wanted to be a hoe without being considered a hoe. But still, here's some other things to consider.
Yeah, man. Like I said, body count. It really doesn't matter. The actual number doesn't matter of how many people you've been with. The actions that comes behind being with a lot of people is what actually matters, is what actually causes problems in your relationship. Like I said, if you've been with multiple people, man or woman, you constantly, thinking about that them last people, the last person or the last couple of people that you were with that, satisfied you in this way or that way, and you're constantly thinking about the person that you're with currently. You're constantly thinking about how they're not meeting those standards of those people that you probably wasn't even supposed to be with in the first place. You know, that's why I say, women should not be out here, slanging their thing from Maine to Spain because it causes problems, especially within, a woman's mind. Once you let a man into you, you kind of become one with him. You're supposed to. That's the natural that's the natural way of things. When you get with the man, that's how I've always thought. Even when I was a kid, I've always thought a woman who gave me her body was for me. Like we're supposed to be in a relationship, we're supposed to be together, and stuff like that. And that's the truth because biologically, if you have that feeling inside of you, that's what you're supposed to be doing. But that's why I say a lot of these women are having problems mentally because they're out here doing the things against their nature. Y'all are going against y'all biology. It's not in a woman's nature to, be out here with multiple men, and that messes with y'all mind. If y'all haven't noticed, like a lot of porn stars and stuff like that, women who've been with a lot of men, they have mental issues later on in life. And that's why. Because they've been with so many people, exchanging so many demons and energy and spirits and stuff like that. That's why they're messed up mentally. If y'all ever paid attention or if you start paying attention, you will see that. But y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic, man. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos or piercings, you in Dallas, Texas, holla at your boy. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't be a lame like these liberal, feminist women that think they can be out here slanging that thing from Maine to Spain and wonder why their relationships not working out and wonder why they mind so messed up. Bringing the property value down everywhere they go. It's insane. What's going on, my good people? If y'all in Dallas, Texas, and you're looking for a place to get tattoos or piercings, come holler at us at Finesse Gang Inc., man. Follow us right now on all social media websites as Finesse Gang Inc. on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, X, formerly known as Twitter. Wherever you see us at, hit that follow button. We do black and gray tattoos as well as color tattoos. It don't matter if you're dark skin, light skin, white skin, whatever. If you want lines, tigers, birds, flowers, butterflies, portraits, cover-ups, we do it all, man. If you want your nose pierced, your ear pierced, your belly pierced, Christina's, dermals, surface piercings, whatever you want, man, we can do it. If you're 18 years or older, click the link on this video or wherever you see our link at. Go to our booking site, book your appointment right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next year. Click the link wherever you see our link at. Go on our booking site and book y'all appointment right now. What y'all waiting on? Let's get it.